last we left off, our heroes had parted ways for the evening after a wonderful chicken dinner at not the fanciest of restaurants, and after having meaningful conversations with one another, were interrupted by two interested parties in something that the party may have, may not have, or may have information on the heart that is missing from Vednar. Uh, these two factions don't seem the friendliest of individuals, and we will find out who gets to yapping first with a wonderful D20 roll.
Ooh.
And you know what? I'm feeling really spicy.
Let the
I'm gonna
fates
throw a
decide.
plot die on this.
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
So, depending on if I get opportunity or you know, the complication, this scene that we start will start off either really good for you or really bad. So, um Sasha, evens or odds?
Oh god. Evens.
Evens. All right, here we go.
Let the fates decide.
For the opportunity die, which number is it again?
What do you
Two and
mean?
for complication and
1 and
for
2 are complications, 3 and 4 are blank, 4 and 5 are
4 and 5
opportunity.
or 5 and 6 are opportunity.
Or yeah,
fantastic.
5 and 6.
So with that, Sasha and Zavran.
Oh boy.
Oh.
What was
Sasha,
the last
this
thing they said to us? Oh god.
yes. Sasha, the surgeon that you met the night prior is standing in front of the forge, waiting for you. You have uh, two individuals that are with the surgeon that are ahead of you about 10 feet. And then after a few moments, after the phrase, I believe you have some supplies that we talked about the evening prior that I'm looking for. Two more individuals show up in the alley behind you.
So 2 behind me, the surgeon, and how many more?
Two in
Two-
front of you.
2 in
The
front.
surgeon,
so
2
5
people
total.
next to them, 2 people behind us.
5 total, yes.
I'm gonna kind of look over to Zavran and just kind of like give the eyes like put up or shut up time on
What supplies did they promise you?
They turn to Sasha. I don't believe I've met your companion. Are they a part of your operation previously?
we're acquainted.
Young man, I feel as though it is important to give you the information of ignoring what is happening in front of you and being on your way. That is my one and only warning.
I've known Kharbranth my entire life. These are my streets. Do I look like the person that's going to turn and walk away? Now, if you tell me what Sasha promised you, maybe I can procure it. But if you want to, but if you want to speak in tongues, I can take yours out.
That answers my next question. Give me an intimidation
Okay.
roll.
Intimidation.
Since you guys unfortunately got a complication on this, that'll be at disadvantage.
Oh.
I rolled a 13 and I got a 1 on the complication die, so it made a 14.
Oh, that's a 7.
7. Young man, if you are from our humble city, then you understand that logically, your choice of trying to threaten individuals who outnumber you is not the wisest of decisions. Sasha, I've already given my warning and I've asked for. Oh, I'm sorry. He does not know your name. Kyron, I've given you my warning and I've asked for what I needed. Would you take this chance to upset our organization, or will you join us in this opportunity?
I have a question for you first. Do you actually believe that what you're doing serves any kind of a greater good?
I believe the greater good that I am creating will outweigh the horrors that sometimes I must commit. I understand the two of you are stalling, so I will make this simpler for you. Cal, and one of the thugs kind of turns to the surgeon. Go fetch the boy. And Cal will start backing up and begin walking away. Make a deduction roll for me, Sasha.
Oh, I think I know what's happening, but let's see. Oh boy. It's 11 plus 4, 15.
15. You made your way away from the hospital, stealthed out, assumed that you were not followed, but it has
And
been a
checked
day,
on box, yeah.
and you have checked on Box. That is the only boy that you can think of.
Yeah. So I'm going to. This guy's starting to walk down the alley ostensibly to go get Box's leverage from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wait until they're out of sight, and then I want to. I'm going to lunge at the surgeon
Oh.
and try to kill them.
Understood.
Okay. Okay.
Before that happens, Zavran, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm doing a slow turn, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're outside the forge.
You guys are away from the forge about, I would say, 20 feet. The surgeon is 20 feet from you guys. There's bandits in between, or now one bandit in between you and the surgeon. And then there are two bandits behind you 10 feet.
Going unsaid, I'm sure this is on Zavran's head. If Tin and Entourage are home, that could make things either very
That
good
is
or very
exactly
complicated.
what I was thinking.
I will
Which
say this
was
is
in my
evening,
head.
correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Understood. You guys will have the
Yeah.
information that they usually sleep during the day.
Yes. So that was in Sasha's mind
I
Gotcha.
was thinking
in
the
this
same
decision.
thing.
All right, Zavran, is there anything you do before we start combat?
Does Sasha make it apparent? Do I hear like a dagger be pulled?
Yeah, you would know. She also would like give the eye.
Got
Sasha gave the eye earlier, the put
Yeah.
up or shut up,
And
so
then
that's why
just
I'm
kind
giving
of
you this.
the
Yeah.
deep breath, and then here we go.
He'd be right there with them, charging the surgeon.
Okay. I don't need them to roll initiative or anything because that's not how this game works. You guys get to
Sweet.
either want to roll a fast action or a slow action.
Slow action for Sasha.
Okay.
What's the difference again?
Fast action, either one you would go first against the enemies. However, fast action, you get two actions and you go basically at the top of initiative. And then
Enemies that get fast
enemies
actions
get-
go
yeah.
faster than us if we're taking slow actions also.
Correct. So basically, Sasha's doing a slow action, which means whichever enemies are making fast actions get to go before them.
I would make a fast action.
You're making a fast action. Outstanding. Okay. So with that, Zavran, you are
Yes.
first up to bat.
Okay.
Which direction are you going? It's an alleyway. We have 4 people.
3 in
which-
front and
yeah.
2 in back, or one of them went
2.
missing. I don't know from the front or the back, but
And how far is the surgeon from me?
20 feet. But you have an enemy in between.
oh, there's an enemy in between.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I am going to charge the person that is in between us to try to clear the way for Sasha. How far are they?
They are 10 feet from you.
Perfect. I'm going to move 10 feet to them, and I'm going to attack them with my hammer.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your attack as well as your plot die for me.
With my hammer, because it has momentum, when I move at least 10 feet in a straight line, I get advantage on the attack, because it is
Love
heavy
that
and
ability.
weighty.
This is very calming, sensual.
I was gonna say you got any
Yes, you know
combat
what?
music
Give
in
me
there?
that.
No,
Wait a
no,
second,
he's
sorry.
rolling first.
I
Shout
know
out
he's
to
rolling
amazing
dice.
TD
Shout
slash
out, yeah,
player.
thank you TD/player. I can't
Stormbeard.
do it, so Chris is amazing for TD and playing. I literally cannot.
That is a dirty 20.
30-20 will hit this individual. You are hitting them with your hammer.
Yes.
What you get on your plot die?
A opportunity. So
Okay,
that's the blue circle.
absolutely. So in combat, when you roll and you get an opportunity, I believe you can either give yourself advantage or, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure you can crit if you want. But go ahead and roll damage.
If you have an
Yeah.
opportunity, you can use it to crit.
Yes, so those are your options for your opportunity die. What would you like to do as
Since
you roll your damage?
Since I already have advantage with the roll due to momentum, I'm going to use it to critical hit.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is full damage. That is 14 damage. So
Damn.
It says hit 14, but then critical hit 14?
I don't
Is
know
there-
the crit. I can't remember the crit rules in this game.
I think
Gotta look it up.
it's similar to how crafting and everything was, but I will look that up in a sec.
Okay.
But honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, it does not matter. As you swing this hammer into this individual who sees two people charging him, he wasn't really ready for it. He gets on his back foot, kind of staggers a bit. You slam your hammer into, they try to shield it with this club that they had.
Mm-hmm.
The hammer clears through the club straight into their neck. You hear a crunch as their body slams into the alleyway wall and drops in front of you. This person is dead. That was your movement action as well as your attack action, and
Yep.
that is it for you. All right, after that, and seeing that Zavran is a problem, a big old problem, the two thugs
Pain train's
behind,
coming.
yeah, the two thugs behind, one of them pulls out a crossbow and is going to attempt to shoot at Zavran.
Mm-hmm.
What is your defense, good sir?
14.
Physical. Ooh.
14. Let me do math. Math is hard. All right, they are not gonna hit, but they're gonna use a focus to graze you.
Okay.
For a whopping 5 damage.
Okay.
All right, the second individual is actually, I'm just gonna have that one guy attack. He did his fast action to get a bow shot off. The next person I'll have do a slow action along with Sasha. Sasha, you are on deck. One of the bandits,
Okay.
the other one's doing a slow action, and then the surgeon. Yeah, I need you both to roll me a discipline test.
Okay.
With plot die?
Ah, yes, please.
I'm assuming most of these are going to
You're
use
looking for a
plot die.
15. Yes.
That is a 21 with a complication.
Ooh, that is a 13 with an opportunity.
An opportunity. Would you like to roll that again?
I
Using
would.
that opportunity?
Much better. That is a 19 for a dirty 20.
Okay, you see the surgeon lift his arm up, and he has this strange fabrial that he had tucked in his coat. With your understanding of fabrials, Zavran, you see this is some sort of lantern. And then as he opens it, you both shield your eyes in time as a bright light just shoots out. He's trying to blind you for a moment, and it fails.
We learned from the lighthouse.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Like, wait, I know that trick.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I know what this looks like. Hold on. After that, what else would he do? Nope. Yeah, that's gonna be his one move for right now. Sasha, you are up.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
charging
going
towards this
to,
guy.
hoping that this guy in pitched combat with, or wait, no, Zavran just straight up destroyed that one guard between
Mhm.
us.
The
So
one in
I'm
front
just
of you,
gonna,
yes. Free
I'm
I'm
shot.
just
away
gonna-
for you.
yeah, I'm just gonna close the distance, skirt past Zavran, and just get out my 2 daggers and start swinging at this supposed surgeon.
Go for it.
2 knives out. All right. Plot die with each roll, I assume.
Do you
Okay.
get advantage because those are freshly stoned?
Oh, do I? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
I don't.
gotta look
I
at that. I
forgot what
don't
we got
think-
to the
I-
Yeah,
what
I
we
mean,
were
that was,
doing
I think
for
it was a
these.
nat 20 on sharpening your daggers. I think Craig said
You got
like,
a 26 plus, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'll give that to you. Go for it.
I think you
All right,
said like
well-
extra damage or people will notice them in a good way, like something like that.
Yes, that's what he said. Okay, so for that roll, an 18 plus 3. I'm assuming that hits.
Does hit.
So 21.
I hope a 21 hits.
21 hits.
And that is for 6 damage. And then I will use a focus to use offhand and attack with my other dagger in my offhand.
You got it.
Okay, if I have advantage. Okay, that is a 22
That hits. Jeez.
for 5 damage.
All right.
And that is my turn. It's three actions: movement, and 2 attacks. And I'm just in
Fantastic.
melee with this guy.
With that, we come to the slow turn. The one individual charges up to Zavran, and they are going to use momentum. Before that, they use their movement to run. Zavran, I need you to make an athletics check for me. Your DC is going to be, as I have to roll this.
By the way, Craig, even though you have a hard enough job as DM, is this guy like he's pretty old? I'm assuming. Does this seem to have getting stabbed twice seem to shock him, hurt him, scare
Yeah, he's
him, or does he
shocked.
look okay?
But he's still wearing similar robes to when he was at the hospital. My good sir, I need you to beat a 5. Athletics check.
That is an
I
8.
rolled really bad. Okay.
That is an 8. I also,
We like that.
I have a +4 to athletics, and I rolled a 4. So
Nice. All right. He
what's an
attempted
opportunity? Oh, what's the opportunity?
with a very similar club. He swings low, and you are able to basically leap over it just in time, kind of block it with your hammer. And then with his last attack, using that momentum, he will get advantage on this.
Uh-oh.
14 plus 3 is 17. Does
That
that
hits.
hit you? All right.
Oh, I'm wearing armor with deflect 1, so would that crossbow graze done 4 damage instead of 5?
Correct.
Okay, so let me just add 1, and then
Ooh,
I'll just keep
that's a
that in
good
mind.
rule. Forgot about that one.
Yep. His leather armored apron gives him 1 deflect.
Same for me. Twinsies.
Good thing you have that deflect. With the mace strike, you're gonna take 8 damage minus the 1.
So 7
Oh.
damage. Oh yeah, that hurt.
That
Maces,
hurt.
Man.
He slams the mace into you. Their faces kind of just hyped up from just being in Mortal Kombat, but for the most part, kind of locked in a way that wasn't similar to like the rush and thrill of the Vadens who were fighting. These guys
Sure.
look like it's more of like tactical. This needs to be done. Quick
Mhm.
and quiet. After that, the surgeon goes again.
He has 2
Um,
turns? Oh, no.
Yes, 2 turns.
He's got
correct.
lair actions.
He's got lair actions.
Oh my god, it is like lair actions. That's funny.
He has a fast and slow turn.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
On that, you see him reach out towards you.
Oh,
I need you
boy.
to make me a DC 12. You can do either agility or athletics. I'm sorry.
Okay, is this am I dodging or is it just...
You are dodging.
Okay.
I need you to use
Okay.
the plot die. This is a very important roll.
Okay, I love using plot die. Okay. So that is 15 plus 4, so 19, no, 21 with a complication.
21 with a complication. As
I hate
he
rolling these
reaches-
complications.
as he reaches out.
Actually, hang
with-
on. I'm gonna use opportunist to re-roll this plot die to try to not get a complication.
That is very important right now.
Yeah, I forget to use my thief ability, so I'm gonna re-roll the plot die because I passed anyway. Okay, it's a blank this time, so
Alright.
that's still a 19 with no complication this time.
So as he reaches out, he has this strange fabrial on his arm, and he reaches out for you and misses. As you hear like a
strange fabrial. I don't like that.
He's got
buzz
2.
sound. This one is literally attached to his arm. And as he misses with that one,
That is a
he's just
pain
gonna
rail.
try to stab you.
Okay.
As he gets to use all 3 of his actions to just swing at you. Low action. Low action, you get 3 actions.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, good to know.
I saw Chris was like, "What?"
I want 3 actions. I want to get 3 actions.
I have a question, Jim. Can I? It's list as a free action. I can dodge. I can spend a focus to give an attacker disadvantage. Can I do that?
You got it.
All right, I'm gonna use a focus to do that to give him disadvantage.
You got resources, use them. And that's a 2 plus 6, so 8. So that one's a miss.
That one misses. Yeah, 13
All right,
is my physical defense.
His last attack. All right. That's going to be an 18.
That hits me.
Okay.
So oof.
What is give me another athletics check?
Uh-oh. Thank God. That's a 15 plus, if it's agility, plus 4, so 19. If it's athletics, it's just straight 15.
All right, fantastic. You take 13 damage.
Oh my god.
Deflect what you do, so that would be what,
God.
12?
12. Holy shit.
Yikers.
We're only level 2. That's really bad, chat.
Yeah.
What you do notice is
From what? What happened?
just a knife.
Oh, it's a knife.
mhm.
Damn.
You notice that the force in which he went for that stab was in a certain spot in your body. You've studied enough about the human anatomy. If he would have struck you with that, you would have been possibly needing to rest for a few days.
Oh boy.
Like major muscle tearing. After that, Lysnari and Palessa.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Talking time. Haha.
Haha. Okay.
Brightness. All I ask is for the location of a certain relic that was taken away from the people of Yakoved due to some street urchin who threatened my life. Now, do you know the location of this individual?
No.
No.
Which is true. Technically, we don't know where they are right now. Above table.
And if you were able to collect that information for me,
What's in it
Would-
for me?
talking with your mentor, Bright Lord Vaughn, I know that you aren't accustomed to our religious practices, though I believe Arden Palessa here has possibly given you some sort of education. When it comes to such relics, holy items for Vorinism, we would pay very handsomely for a way to collect these things.
I see. A holy relic. And who has tasked you with retrieving this holy relic, if I may ask? Surely it's not for personal gain.
Why
Is
no?
it for the king, perhaps?
The new standing High Prince of the capital of Yakoved has asked myself as well as the White Spine to collect such a relic.
Ah, I see. Well, if you'll pay handsomely for such a thing, surely I will look for it.
And now I need you to roll me that either persuasion or deception check.
I don't know where things are.
Mhm,
It's
mhm, mhm.
persuasion.
You know what? Shockingly enough, actually, no, you do know that Sasha has it. Sasha was the last person to have it. I was about to say, you haven't been with them, so maybe you don't know, but unfortunately.
Definitely persuasion, yeah. And I am rolling a plot die. Oh wait, wrong one.
Mhm, mhm.
That's the wrong die. Okay, that is an 18 total, 13 plus 5, and a blank on the plot die.
With that, okay. So Vasha has 5 focus points in this conversation.
Me too.
With that, I will say, because I was very high roll, with that, I will say that you take away 2 of those focus dies in this conversation. Sorry, focus points in this conversation of her just prodding and trying to figure out information from you two.
Mm-hmm.
Vasha turns to Palessa. The late Ardent Ardro spent every waking moment with such a relic. And here, his student has no understanding of where it went.
I too am trying to track it down because it is important to me. My plan would be to return it where it belongs, to the Ardentia and Yakoved. If I were to do so, would I be granted access back into Yakoved and not treated like a renegade?
Unfortunately, young Ardent, that is far out of my hands of a situation as High Prince Talar, wherever he is the one who named you full traitor. You will have to talk to him about such things.
I see.
You may roll that deception check for me as well with the plot die.
Okay.
Why don't you use the emotion bracelet that he gave you? Try that on.
That'll
Ah.
possibly give you advantage on the roll.
Yes, I I think I may actually.
You can spend one charge as a free action to gain advantage on an insight test.
Yes. Hold on, let me just click this.
And I will, yes, you can do insight to try and see why she is prodding you for this information.
Oh, I would love to insight.
I rolled a 16.
16. With the 16, her eyes are darting between both of you, just reading your facial expressions, reading your body language. She's trying to get any inkling of information of, are these two lying to me in any way, shape, or form? Do they know where this individual went? You also notice that her eyes are darting away from you two, further down the alley, as if she's waiting for something, as if she's possibly stalling. That is, I'm going to say, at 16, that is one focus point taken away. So she has 2 left. By just happenstance, when a traitorous Ardent and a poorly timed outsider showing up in Yakoved. Pray tell, what directions were the two of you going, or did you plan on staying in the City of Bells?
I am merely here as it was the nearest city from where we were. So, it is the closest to Vadenar. Here I am. For the moment, I am here.
Yes, I think so far I may plant my roots here for a bit, as I've much enjoyed my service here so far. And I do plan on fulfilling my own duties here.
Ardent Palessa, though our callings are in different directions, you're seeking knowledge above you. You do not see it as a threat to society in general, to Voranism itself.
Do I not see what the stolen artifact as a threat?
What you strive for, what you look for.
My goals. Um, no. If that was the case, there wouldn't be an entire calling under which I am following. So no, I don't think it's a threat.
As your late mentor has not shown you enough guidance in how he fell going for such a calling, I must let you walk that path yourself and find what you will. After that, you guys hear the footsteps of another individual kind of walk up with the rest, nod their head to Vasha, and she calms. Sadly, since the two of you don't seem to know where this cretin went, I will continue my search. I hope that your evening is safe. Very dangerous individuals in these alleyways.
Yes, you'd be
Yes.
safe too.
Don't go out at night.
She kind of walks off, and you see, like, you guys haven't seen them, but where the brutes of the diagram are more like strategic and tactical, these individuals, there's a malice to them. There's a zealotry that when Vasha says it's time to go, they immediately just turn.
I think as they're getting some distance away, she doesn't mask the volume of her voice, and she says, "Honestly, I can't believe that they would think I would hang out with somebody like that. Who do they think I am? Have you seen the way I dress? I don't hang out on the street."
Palessa just adds to it. How rude.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. And she'll like link her arm through yours. And I want to look around to see if there's anybody lingering, looking at us, following us.
Absolutely, perception check.
Okay. Yay! Perception is +4, 16 + 4, dirty 20.
30-20. There are a few footsteps behind you as you guys start walking and making your way up to the upper echelons of Kharbranth, but then after you guys get through a few tiers, you no longer follow the footsteps, as the assumption is possibly they aren't allowed up here.
Probably not. When I feel like we're safe and there's nobody lurking, I'm gonna like very suddenly take a turn and like take Palessa with me. And kind of pause to see if we see anybody walk past us, and if they don't, she'll say, we gotta find them.
Yeah. I think we do, and I think we need to leave the city.
What about your
Like-
research?
I think maybe we try to do that and immediately leave, like right after. We just get that done if we have the time. I'm willing to let it go if need be.
We could always come back when they least expect it.
It's also true.
There are ways
Yes.
to get into a city without being seen or known. Surely. Sasha would know a way. Right?
That is true. But yes, I think it's best we leave the city. immediately.
Well, I'm already ready. I'm always ready to travel, so.
I suppose I am as well. I don't have much.
We can change that, dear. I'll take you shopping when we get to where we're going.
I guess it's time that I don't have to. Well, I still want to wear the ardent robes, but I like to deck them up a little bit.
Oh, right. Are you only allowed to wear those? She like points at the robes. Is that? I
Um,
thought it was a uniform.
I guess it is kind of just like a uniform, so I don't have to like wear it all the time, but it's like what I'm used to wearing, and it's kind of a nice little like status thing, you know?
I mean, yours are prettier than most I've seen.
I take pride in that.
Well, maybe we can get you a little update to your robes.
Not a bad idea.
Or just go shopping to shop.
That would be
And a
nice. I kind of like that.
As the ladies are having this lovely conversation, back in combat.
Fighting for their lives.
Oh no, we can enjoy this nice, peaceful, lovely conversation.
I think we should go back to combat. To my two heroes, fast or slow action.
It's risky either way.
Fast,
if I
you
do,
get one, you said?
you get
You
two.
get two actions. One of your actions was movement. That's why.
Got it.
But both of you are.
Problem is, this
now
guy has a
in
fast
front of
and a slow action.
Mhm.
I think you gotta take him out, Frank.
Yeah, I wanted to try to do a slow action, but I don't think I'll get a chance to do a slow action if I do that. So I'm gonna have to do a fast action.
I am also gonna do a fast action to get this guy off of me.
Fantastic. All right. Out of the two of you, I will say that Sasha's probably the quicker of the two.
Absolutely.
But in all honesty, you
It
guys
doesn't
can
really
set this up.
matter.
If you wanted to go first, Chris, just let me know.
Sasha, take the stage.
Sasha, you get ready for your assailant. He raises the knife. He kind of flips it through his hand. This is an individual who is used to using a blade surgically
Yes.
and otherwise. As he
Yeah.
prepares to thrust another stab at you, his arm is pulled back. He
Yeah,
is
I just
put
gotta try to
into-
kill him before he kills me.
He is put into a headlock, and you see. You look behind you, and an obsidian-skinned parchment with red tint through his face is kind of holding him back.
Oh.
You see who they, I believe.
Oh, I recognize this Parsh.
You do. And you will have advantage on this next attack against your assailant.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. And plot die. Okay, well, I don't need to roll again because that's a natural 20 plus
That'll do it.
23 with an opportunity.
Ooh.
And it just says max
Dang.
damage, which is 7 damage for me is max damage. Is he still
Okay.
alive after that?
Well, max damage plus is a crit, so that's
So the
double.
crit you choose, the crit you choose the max damage. I just happened to roll
Okay.
max damage when I attacked that first time.
Yeah, crit it
Understood.
just does max damage on the
Mhm.
weapon. Under this
Understood.
roll. It's not like
Understood.
D&D where you add stuff.
Thank you. So 7 total.
Yeah.
All right.
Knives don't do that much. They only do 1d4 plus.
Hey,
my,
it's a good amount of damage. You stab him right in the opening that Rockalin gives you.
Is he
it's-
still alive?
He is barely alive.
Hit him again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him again. I'm gonna use my main hand again, since I
Again.
get more actions.
Again.
Again!
Oh gosh. What have I done?
Oh my! No way! That's another nat 20 with no opportunity this time, just a
Whoa.
blank. Jesus
Just a blank?
Christ! Yeah, so max damage again, 7.
You watch this surgeon with panic in his eyes. He's kind of reaching back behind him with that fabrial arm, trying to get whoever's holding him as you stabbed him once. The next time, as you pull your blade back, and this isn't your first time with a blade.
Fortunately not.
This isn't your first time with the blade towards another human being. But there, unfortunately, is an art to mastering how to do this. And at that moment, you see cracks in the surgeon's neck that seem to light up. And where those cracks are, you hear the whispers of, right here is perfect. And you
Yeah.
plunge the blade into
Yeah,
his
flip
neck.
into the neck.
Similar to that poor old woman's eyes staring at you previously with the death rattle. This surgeon gives you the same look. And they are dead.
And-
Go ahead.
Oh, God. Sasha
just-
will just say, I'm sorry, and turn towards Zavran. And currently, I'm just going to move to cover if I see it and give this parchment an odd look, and prepare to assist Zavran in the rest of this fight once I can. Oh, actually, I don't even have movement, so I can't move because I. Oh no, because I took a fast action, so I'm
You
just
took a
there.
fast
My
action,
bad.
so you're stuck there. You
So I'm
use
just
both your
there.
actions. You're good.
But yes, gonna prepare to help Zavran when I can.
Rockalin, after you kill the surgeon, kind of just tosses the body over like a sack of potatoes. There is no reverence to this. There is no, we just killed a man. He kind of just goes, all right, new day. Davern, you are up. The two thugs kind of shocked when they see the surgeon drop dead.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like lock in and focus on you. But it is your go. What do you do?
I'm going to swing my hammer at the one that is swinging their hammer at me.
Absolutely, swing away.
And since I still have an opportunity die, can I use that for advantage?
You can.
Okay. That is a 17
17 hits.
with a complication.
Oh, duly noted.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
Okay. Another full damage roll, 14.
Woo! So I don't need no crit. I don't need no crit. With that, how does Zavran take out this thug?
So as he got hit in the side from this mace that connected with him, he actually like wraps his arm around the mace as it like connects, and he hangs onto it. And with his other hand, he takes the mace, raises it sky high, and it just brings it down on the guy's skull, and you just hear a crack.
And as you do that, with the complication, unfortunately,
That's okay.
the reaction of his body as his skull is basically broken into, his body kind of bounces back, and he's gonna get a smack up against your side. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Does, okay. He will not get any of his strength bonus to this, as it's just his body just reactively striking you. Take 1 point of damage, which is bounced off of your armor, so no damage.
Okay.
That is one attack. You have a second one. There is an individual out in the distance. He just saw two more people die. At the same time, Sasha, give me a deduction roll with opportunity.
okay. Plot die. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Plot die. I keep saying opportunity.
Do they does this other miscreant with the crossbow, do they seem to be lining up to shoot at me?
As that individual dropped, now they are pausing, and I'm gonna have them roll deduction.
That is a 17 with a complication. I rolled the +4 complication die.
17. You can see in the distance this guy is ready to just book it. As well as, though the surgeon is dead, one of the last things he said is, "Go get the boy."
Correct.
Remember that, yeah. Cool.
For my
Go
other
ahead.
one, I'm going to. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the action list. There's quite a bit.
There's so many actions.
Yeah. As this guy that Zavran is kind of tussled with kind of falls to the ground, I'm going to, as this crossbowman is kind of panicking, I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to see how this works. Ready. You prepare to respond to something happening on the battlefield. Choose the trigger you're waiting for, such as the character using a certain action, and choose the action. If that trigger occurs before the start of your next turn, got it. So I'm going to ready. I'm going to ready a brace, which, I assume there's like doorways.
Mhm.
So like he's gonna square up on this crossbowman to put him in between Sasha and Rocklin, to take this crossbow bolt if he does shoot it at them. But he's kind of like the bull with the red cape. He's kind of like wants the crossbowman to shoot at him, but he's also
Copy.
like on the balls of his feet, ready to dodge and brace from this crossbow bolt. So I'm going
Roll
to
me
use
intimidation.
Okay. That is a 6. Zavran is
6.
not intimidating. He's
Not
a big
intimidating.
softie.
Not at all. But you brace, prepare for a strategic way to kind of get out of this situation as they still have distance on you.
Yes.
And as they prepare a shot, I rolled a 5 on this character's basically if they can keep it together and continue the fight. They use both their actions on a dash out of this fight and down the hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to shout at Zavran. Grab the fabrials, pointing to the dead guy, assuming that he'll be able to do something with them, and they're probably useful. And I'm going to say, I need to beat them to box, and I'm just going to take off
How
running.
messed up are you?
Very, extremely messed up. That is
Zavran-
not currently on Sasha's mind. Sasha's only thinking about box.
Zavran sees this gash in your torso, like by like
Yes.
your like your side.
Yeah, I'm leaking.
And Craig, if you will allow me, I would like to use not surgical equipment because we don't have the time, but just some weak antiseptic that I have on me. Just to like smear it on the wound.
This is what I'll do.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a bargain.
Do you have it with you on your person at all times?
I mean, it's in my equipment. I'm not using the surgical stuff. It's weak antiseptic. I assume he probably has some stuff like in his pouch. That was the trade-off. I'll use the weak antiseptic, not the surgical supplies.
You're completely fine with that. You'll have to do a medicine roll for that, or Sasha, as the body of the surgeon drops, you find some fire moss.
Oh.
Oh, you asshole.
Time's a ticking.
No, I know. I'm just going to do a roll and see if Sasha has any negative feelings about fire moss or not.
You will get the healing from the medicine check that Zavran will give you. However, the DCs to get to box in time are going to go up because you had to take the time to heal. Or you could just take the fire moss, get the health, and then...
Sasha does not have bad feelings about fire moss, so if I see it... Well, God, Sasha doesn't know anything about fire moss.
You just know... You just know some of the adults in your younger days used
No,
it
I
to
know, and
chill
I've
out.
had some training. Oh man.
I will not treat Sasha without their consent. So if you want to book
No, no,
it,
no. If Zavran would grab Sasha and Sasha sees a hole in them, then they would stop. So it's okay if the DCs go higher.
okay.
Sasha realizes they're losing a lot of blood too.
And he just
So
as you turn to run, Zavin grabs your arm, goes in a pouch, and you see like a jar of like mucus, and he just kind of takes a scoop out and just like rubs it on your side, and it burns. Let's see, the medicine roll is that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
wow, damn.
All right.
And you heal. One d6. So roll a d6.
Okay, let's see. At the same time, I'm gonna say I'm gonna also, while he's doing this, use recover. You take a deep breath and steel yourself. Roll your recovery die to recover health and
Once
or
per
focus,
scene.
as if you just finish a short rest. Okay, so that first one is a 6, and then
Nice.
my one is a 5. So 11.
Like you didn't even get hit.
Well, I'm at 14 out of 15, so I still it's not doing great, but
All right.
and then yeah, I'm gonna take off and
You
go
take
after
off.
Box.
You take off down the streets. You don't know the streets very well.
Oh wait,
but
hang
you
on.
do-
Last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hand Zavran the heart just in case.
Is it with you, or was it still in
It
the
should
forge?
still be in the forge.
It was in the forge. Okay.
I don't think we took it with
okay.
us to the dinner.
That's right. We didn't take it to the dinner. You're right. Okay,
Okay.
never mind. All right, so
Us-
I'm just taking off.
Sasha, like a wind sprint. Anyway,
My bad. Sorry about that.
You're
Thank you.
good.
as they do, Zavran, you're looking at them shoot and disappear down the alleyway. You get a nudge in your shoulder. Rockalin carrying one of the bodies. Help me with these.
I'm on it. Yeah.
We'll rest after. And as you two deal with all these dead bodies you've just collected, as well as the Fabrials, our Ardent and our politician, where are we heading?
I think we're searching for Sasha and Zavran, right?
Yeah, did we have did we say anywhere we were gonna meet? Like maybe we just go back to the
It was the end of the night, and you know those two usually go to the forge at the end of the night. You guys just had
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
That's probably where I would suggest going is back to the forge.
I don't think Lysnari's been there yet.
Lysnari has not been to
Oh.
the forge yet.
Yeah.
Palessa has been there though.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes. So Palessa will just I think I might know where they are or where they'll be. So maybe we head there. Are you good at like knowing if we're being like followed or something like that? I'm not quite.
Well, yes. I am quite a perceptive individual, so I think I can keep an eye out.
Yeah, that might be best.
Okay, well,
Just for the way back.
fair enough.
As you two, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, as we go back, I would like to check again.
Absolutely, give me another perception check.
She's always looking over her shoulder anyway. That is 16.
16.
Mhm.
Coast seems to be clear. There, you may assume that after they lost your trail and you guys went up into the upper city, they assumed, oh, they'll be staying there for the evening. But with that, it did take you guys longer to go up and then back down. But in doing so, you guys are cleared of any following tales that you assume at this point, checking twice.
Mm.
After a few minutes, probably like half an hour or so, you reach the forge. At this point, Zavran, uh, you for once are sitting in the doctor's, well, not sitting as the person giving the aid, but you are by this very studious and knowledgeable about just medicine in general, parchment, who is kind of wrapping up your bruised, because you were hit with a blunt object, just bruises. And you see Palessa and Lysnari walking up to the forge. You guys see a massive like as if someone was stabbed and the blood shot out onto the forge window, basically.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hello, you two.
Hello? You okay?
Just fine.
You don't look or sound fine.
Think I have a broken rib or two?
oh.
What
Three.
happened?
We were ambushed. What's going on with you two?
Who ambushed you?
We were also kind of ambushed.
Oh. Friends of Sasha?
No.
No,
Oh.
friends of the White Spine.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it.
Where's Sasha?
They took off. One of the people, don't really know who they were. They knew Sasha though. The main one was dressed like a doctor.
Oh.
Said to go get the boy. So Sasha took off. We probably assume they got pox somehow.
When I hear the mentions of the doctor, all of this stuff, the ardent, am I able to deduce if these might be the same group or if we're just very unlucky and there's two different groups looking for the same artifact?
I would say that's deduction.
Okay. Holy shit, that's a nat 20 plus 222.
Wow.
All the nat 20s tonight.
So many
You see the
nat
little
20s.
equations around her head?
And as you think about it, okay, Palessa was at the hospital. Okay. But Sasha hasn't really been around myself or Palessa that much. And you're doing the math of it, and shockingly enough, thinking on the information of Vasha and Maresh working together, they never brought up that they were doing anything with the hospital. So, and I am honoring this nat 20. These are two separate factions that just so happen to be looking for the same
Lord.
Math
object.
isn't my strongest subject, but it doesn't seem quite right to me that Maresh and Vasha would be involved with surgeons.
Look, we should probably get in the forge.
We should probably leave the city.
I agree. Yeah.
You feel tug as he tightens the bandage around your wrist.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Thank you, Rockland.
that looks painful.
Yeah, I took a.
Where will you go?
I don't know. Obviously, gotta finish the fabrial. That was the deal. It's almost done. Be done by the morning. Probably Thalen City.
If you complete this fabrial for 10, to her liking, possibly our organization will want your assistance in other things, capable of giving you that protection needed to leave the city safely.
Well, you helped us out of a jam there. I think your protection to get out of this dreary city will be welcome.
And you better get to work. Tightens it one more time. Done.
You know, I got some work to do, but I also am very curious on how a parchment got so good at doing medical attention.
I studied. Don't you humans study when you're trying to learn something?
That is exactly what we do, yeah. It's just not every day you see a parchment like yourself doing things on their own.
This term, parchment. I'm not in a similar state as those who cannot hear the rhythms.
What does that mean?
The rhythms?
You do not understand this because you cannot hear them. Though, there is no need to call me a parchment.
Okay, what would you like
I
to
do
be
not
called?
call you human,
No, that is fair.
so Rockalin suffice.
Rocklin it is then. Apologies if I offended.
There's no offense when your ignorance is because you do not know, not because you choose.
Well, as a scholar, learning is what I do. So thank you for the lesson.
Maybe next time I'll give you a lesson on how not to get hit, and we won't have to do this again. Do not
Possibly.
laugh.
I'm gonna head in. Are they in there? Did we move them into the forge, the bodies?
You open the forge
It's a
door
crematorium.
and
Oh,
you
no!
smell something burning that usually isn't
Oh.
burning.
Oh.
Ooh, oof.
Yeah,
Easiest way to get rid of the bodies.
I did hear there was some sort of, about a week ago, maybe 2. I heard a rumor that there was some scorched bodies in an alley. Maybe you can mask that as that.
No scorched bodies.
No. Okay. Welcome to the Forge, Palessa. You've been here, Lysnari. I have some work to finish. Make yourself at home. The smell will linger.
And as you
Oh,
guys get comfortable with these corpses burning in the
I am
forge,
not comfortable. No.
we have Sasha heading to see to see if they can rescue Box in time before capture. But before all of that, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Hey.
We will be right back. Make sure you go get your snacks. Make sure you wind down from this intense first portion of our episode. We'll come back and everything will be completely fine. Don't
Yeah,
you worry.
yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
gonna be real chill, but we'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we're back. Real quick announcements. Dying Storms next Thursday. And then we also have upcoming the Hunt for the Jersey Devil, the first VTM podcast audio listen in. It's gonna be awesome. And then make sure to check out YouTube if you came in late and you want to see what happened in the first portion of this stream or any other fantastical MagiRPG stories. As well as hop in our Discord, MagiRPG, to hang out with us, as well as because I just got my Discord recap. I live there. I live in that Discord. So if you want to ask me questions about this game or anybody else here about this game, you'll probably find us there. So feel free to join in and yap. But yapping aside, Sasha, you have to acquire a box before the enemy does.
Let's do it.
This will be an endeavor. We will be
Mm-hmm.
going by the usual rules we have for endeavors as you
Mm-hmm.
run through the streets of Kharbranth that you do not know very well as you're still new to the city.
Yeah, I only spent a day learning it.
Right. And with that, I will say, unfortunately, with you taking some time to heal up, I'm going to up the DC by 2. Usually we do 14. We are going with 16.
Ah! Okay.
All right. And with that, you're running through the streets of Kharbranth. As we usually do, what skills can you think of that will get you either closer to whoever's hunting box or closer to what you know specifically, which is where box is located?
Yeah, so the first thing I would do is grapple hook to rooftops and run on the rooftops to cut time over it. And when if there's too big of a jump, I would grapple hook across. So I'm just going to assume I can save time by running on rooftops first rather than on the ground, and hope I can see them and see where they're heading to. That is
Absolutely.
Sasha's idea.
Go ahead and roll me. We'll do agility for this, as you're
Love,
speeding through the streets of
I
Kharbranth.
love rolling agility.
Carts are going with either which way. Trolls are basically cawing as they skitter. Not even skitter, really. That's a big ass skitter. But
That
walk
is,
across the ways.
23 with a complication.
23 with the complication. You see these this one walkway that you were about to walk through. These carts kind of pull into your direction. You gasp for a moment. You leap off the wall, kind of like make a step off the wall, shoot your grappling hook to be able to swing yourself on top of the roof. In doing so, the momentum of the swing, you feel a pop, and as your body kind of not loses its momentum, but makes its momentum in the direction of on top of the roof. You get on the roof, you pull your grappling hook to like bring it back to you. The hook is gone. You are now on the
Excellent.
rooftops, but the grappling hook is no longer in use
Need to
until
repair it later.
yeah, Zavran can repair it. But you have passed the first skill check. You are on
Okay.
the roofs. Underneath you are plethora of refugees, civilians of Kharbranth, but you do assume that you are going to be making your way faster than the individual who is heading, you assume, to the ninth light, to where
Yeah,
box
so heading
rested.
towards the docks. So I'm just gonna take off at a sprint, hoping that I'll be able to beat them in a pure foot race. Is Sasha's idea now?
Yeah.
Sasha's pretty quick.
The docks are vast, however, and this is a new city that you are in. I'm gonna need a deduction roll from you, unless you
All
can
right.
give me another reason for another roll to
No,
figure out
deduction's
where
fine.
it is.
My deduction and agility are the same. Sasha is well-rounded. That is only a 10 with an opportunity.
Okay, with that opportunity, you can give yourself an advantage.
Sure. That is a 13. That's still
13.
a fail.
Unfortunately, you're running across one of the rooftops. You slide as some of the creme from the previous storm is still a little loose. You tumble a bit. I'll say you land on your side, in which you just got stabbed. You need to take 2 points of damage.
Okay. Do
That is
I
your-
see the person that I'm trying to beat there anywhere?
Give me a perception check. Would you like to count this as one of your skills, or you just want to see?
I don't know.
That's
I don't
an
know.
endeavor.
You
That's
tell
an
me.
endeavor.
You tell me.
You know what? I'll roll for odds. Okay, you can just see,
Okay.
which might suck because if he
That's
passes
fine.
this,
It's a 17. It's a 17 with a blank.
17. You do not. At first, you're looking around. You're looking around. You don't see anybody full sprinting, but in the distance, you do see somebody in the similar like you'll call it a uniform of what the individuals you just killed were wearing, kind of like bruising his way through. In the distance though, which is still like 3 or 4 or 5 rooftops past where you are.
Okay. I would like to see if I can set up something to somehow delay this person, whether I'm knocking things from the roofs onto the streets in front of them, or trying to send something crashing that's going to make him have to take an alternate course, something
Detour?
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What would you roll for that? What can you
Probably
haggle
deduction.
with? All right, I'll take another deduction roll.
Yeah. Actually, can I use insight? My insight's slightly better. Does that work?
So
No, that doesn't fit.
Are you
That doesn't
trying to
fit.
insight which direction they're gonna go?
No, I'm mostly just trying to see if there's a way that
Okay.
I'm trying to. It's really deduction. I'm trying to deduce whether I can delay them with something. So I'll roll deduction. I think that's just enough. That is 19 with a blank.
Nice. With the 19, yes, you do see that there is a very, very busy area in front of you. Not in front of you, I'm sorry, in front of them. A couple rooftops in front of you. What you also notice is that there's basically a market is set up, and so on the roofs are these cloths that they have basically extending out of these rooftops. The way that they're built and set up, if you can basically understand how to pull one of these extensions out, you can
just
topple
tinker
the
and
whole
they'll
thing.
collapse. Yeah. So Sasha will run and then try to see if we can figure out the mechanism to disable these things or like collapse these things.
Give me with the deduction roll, you know which one you have to do.
Okay.
There's either I would like there's not a sleight of hand in this, is there? It's agility. So
there is thievery, but agility is the other thing. Yeah.
This seems like either of those work, or if you want to just brute force it, you can walk in like where they're all connected in the center and kind of bounce on it, like put your weight on it. Oh my gosh, this is my fault. This is all my fault.
Bounce
on
Crazy
it.
style.
You must bounce on it.
I will just use a light touch. I am not very strong, so
Go
I'm
for
just
it.
gonna actually try to use brains over brawn to get these down. Oh, okay. So that is 19 with a complication, but I'm tired of these complications. I'm gonna use opportunist to re-roll this complication die and hope I don't get a complication.
Going ham in the chat.
Okay, that's an opportunity. So I have an opportunity. So 19 with an opportunity.
And with that, you find the correct portion of this roof, and there's that similar, like burning, crackling movement that you saw on the surgeon's neck is on this piece of the roof. And you pause for a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna say, "You again? What are you?"
I am helpful.
Yeah, you tend to be. That doesn't really answer the question, but I don't have time. Can you be helpful and help me slow this guy down so that my Sasha like swallows brother doesn't die?
Well, you do what I think you were about to do. You may not need my help.
And Sasha will kind of look at the mechanisms, tinker with it, figure out how to like release the latch and then let it fly.
There's a laughter in this Spren's voice as the one part of this snaps off once you get the understanding of it, falls, swings into the crowded marketplace, laps into a innocent civilian. The rest of it begins to crash down and drop and pile onto the rest of them. A Chol gets covered completely, starts panicking, tosses the cart that was attached to it. There's complete pandemonium in this entire streetway as everything crashes and breaks around them. But you look and watch, and that individual that was heading beelining straight towards the ninth light is kind of like stopped and halted as there's a tragic commotion in this accident that you've created.
Sasha, under their breath, like, sorry, and then look to the Spren, I guess, and say, I bet you loved that, and then take off running towards the ninth light again.
Splendid work. Splendid. And with your 3 successes and only 1 failure, you have
I was about to ask, how many
this
more do I
endeavor.
need?
You slide off this final roof, kind of do a tumbling roll, and find yourself as you kind of wince and hold your side in front of the ninth light. There are a couple lanterns with spheres in them as you kind of hear the commotion and conversation of those sailors who are still there. But you are the first one to get to the ninth light.
I'm going to look to the sailors, hoping that they recognize me, and I'm going to say, where's Box?
Big, large gentleman you know as Door and Jorvin are kind of still drinking, because that's what sailors do when they're in port.
You know better than anyone.
I could know.
Hey! Stuck on a ship for a few weeks. You want some alcohol? Door kind of waves to you. Oh, Sasha. Yeah, he's inside. I think he already went to bed. Everything
Great.
okay?
No. If you see anyone else try to get on the ship, can you throw them into the harbor for me?
I mean, that's what Ben pays me to do already, but yeah, sure.
Great. And I'm going to...
Jorvin kind of looks. Storms, are you bleeding?
I was like, oh, yeah, it's mine and someone else's.
They kind of look at each other and like, what the hell is going on?
You don't want to know.
Uh,
Just bad guy, throw into the harbor. Good?
got it.
Even if it's King Taravangian himself.
I
Don't want to run to that guy.
mean, we just met, but sure. For you, Sasha, sure.
Great. And I'm going to go to wherever I think Box is on the ship.
Absolutely. You get to the lower areas of the ship where you guys basically were all placed when leaving Vadenar, and you see with the small amounts of his stuff that he has is Box. He has a hammock to himself in a corner, and he is already asleep, kind of wrapped up.
I'm going to gently like pull the end of the hammock and sway it a little bit, trying to wake him up.
Sasha?
Hey, kid.
All right, what do you want?
Bad people on the way. Here, take this. And Sasha's gonna hand Box one of their knives.
Oh. Whoa. Is that blood?
Sasha looks
As you
down.
just used these and you just stabbed the man to death with them. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You've got two choices. Take your chances with the sailors and hoping that they're going to throw the bad guys into the harbor like they said, or you come to me and you sleep at the forge tonight.
What? We just got here. Why are there bad guys after us?
Bad guys everywhere, kid. You
Okay.
asked for this. I told you to.
Why are you yelling?
There's a hole in my chest.
Well, I didn't put it there. Are we going to the forge? What's
To
the
you, kid.
forge?
Boat or forge, you pick.
Oh. Does the forge have a bed?
No, but it's safer. Lots of friends with weapons.
I just got this bed.
Right, well, if you see anyone that you don't recognize, you stab him with this knife.
I promise.
All right. And then Sasha's going to go up on the deck and sit down with the sailors, waiting to see if that guy is going to come to the ship. And if they do, might have a confrontation.
Before you start heading up,
Okay.
you feel a hug behind you
Oh,
as Box kind of grabs you and hugs you. You're okay, right?
Sasha's like a little caught off guard by that. And is like, yeah, Box, I will be. And Sasha's like, feels very weird to say the words they're about to say. I have good friends.
Good. Friends are good. They're easier to steal from. And he rolls back into his hammock.
Oh, you will, kid.
He stabs the knife into the hull of the deck and kind of just rocks himself back to sleep. You stay up with Jorvin and Dor, who continuously say, you should talk to Zavran as you are still badly injured. You ignore them. And after a moment, I won't even give you a perception check. You do see the individual kind of walk up and kind of like pace around the dock, but seeing that he's outnumbered and does no longer have an element of surprise as he kind of meets your eyes. You see
Yeah,
him
Sasha would actually just be twirling dagger in their hand if they meet their eyes and just kind of like, you want to go?
they kind of like suck at their teeth and then disappear into the city.
Sasha would probably wait another 10 minutes or so, but assuming that it looks like this guy's not going to come back, would have a small drink with the boys and then make their way back to the forge as quietly and stealthily as possible. I don't want any more alleyway ambushes if I can help
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
it. Okay. 17 plus 4, 21 with an opportunity.
Like a ghost. As Sasha starts making their way back to the forge, we will meet the rest of our gang who is at the forge already. Brockelin's kind of watching his patient as he kind of like sits on one of the workbenches next to the fabrial that you've created. Half the fabrial you've created. Lysnari, Palessa, you find yourself some seats as well. Lysnari, you look around and you notice that besides Zavran stuff, there's a multitude of things besides the tools, a couple more spaces that looks like a few people lay their heads here.
Are you
Uh,
sleeping in the forge?
You asked me that?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been here the last couple days finishing this artifact or this fabrial.
Oh,
And there's Rockland and there's the others.
so it's pretty crowded in here, huh?
There's with Sasha, about 7 of us.
She looks around. Like, oh.
Jeez.
She looks to Palessa. Are we staying here tonight? Are we leaving tonight?
I recommend
think we
you
can
do
leave
stay
tonight.
here. We were just
do?
attacked. You were kind of attacked. You were confronted.
That's a good point.
who attacked you?
The Ardent. But my wit is sharper than a sword, so nothing really happened.
An ardent.
Somebody who is misguided.
Hmm.
An imposter of sorts, in my opinion.
Do they reside in the Pal name, where I found you?
I don't think I've seen them there, no, but they're out and about on the streets. They're looking for some things.
Well,
so
hold on now. You work with Zavran? I don't think we've properly met.
yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. Who are you?
Okay, you don't have to be so accusatory. It's okay.
Palessa,
to simply
Lysnari,
ask
that's-
someone their name.
That's Rockland.
Rockland.
Yeah,
Nice to properly meet you.
Palessa, why are you yelling?
because he was at the Palaneum
Okay.
acting strange.
We work in the same, well, we work with the same organization. Seeing as how you already deal with dangerous organizations, I'll leave it at that. The less you know, the better.
Lysnari looks so confused. Like, what do you mean?
What did I get myself into?
There's too many dangerous
dangerous-
organizations for my taste.
Organizations. Right.
And they were looking for something. Does it happen to be the heart?
Seems that
Palessa
everybody.
blinks.
Yeah.
Lysnari eyes emoji.
Yeah, it's and you could probably
Really, like-
very easily read that yes, it was the heart without them saying it was the heart.
Yeah, even though my discipline is very good, I don't mind breaking my poker
It's-
face on this one.
Yeah.
Well, yes. It seems that more than one faction is looking for this object.
Hmm.
This artifact. Whether it is of religious importance or not.
Your friend here, the Ardent, was looking for research on the heart. It was just an assumption.
You talking to me?
Yes, he's talking about you. He's looking directly at you. Can't you see?
Literally looking at you.
Oh, is Rockland the one that found you the book?
Yes.
The book that you want to
book.
steal?
The book that I
we're
want
just
to
saying it out
loan.
loud now. Okay, all
Oh,
right. I
no.
thought we were being subtle.
Rockland just bandaged me up. They're fine. Look, if Rockland can get in and knows where the book is, maybe Rockland can just steal it for you.
Well, I wouldn't presume that Rockland would do anything for us without there being something in it for him.
Then
I
pay
wouldn't.
him.
She's
I
like,
was gonna say, I don't exactly have, money. I'm an ardent.
well, hold on. Why is it that you know about the heart at all? I thought this thing was a big secret.
Yeah, actually, that is a good question. That I should probably ask you.
My organization works well to find out big secrets.
And
What
the
is-
organization is what?
Yeah. What is this? Let's not look. We have been pretty straightforward with you thus far. Perhaps you should as well. What's this organization?
Palessa, you don't need to be so accusatory. We're simply having a conversation, right, everyone? We're all on the same page here, I think.
No, it's completely fine. If any of you were to actually give this information out to anyone else, I and my companions, he kind of rolls his eyes to that term, know all of your faces and know how to deal with any issues.
Oh, great.
I think at this
So?
time, Sasha would bust in the door a little out of breath and very bloody.
You're alive.
Oh,
Sasha falls. Do you want to
Yeah.
take this one?
I can take them, yes. Is Bach safe?
He's good. Under the watchful eye of your sailor friends.
Door's good at what he does.
Yeah. He's good at minding.
Now sit down.
As Zavran begins to tend to Sasha, while sitting on the workbench, Rockalin kind of sits crisscross and then puts his hands together and pulls his hood down as he's like trying to get comfortable. And you see his hair is a plethora of locks that kind of roll back onto his shoulders, and then you see within the locks are just not spheres but gems kind of braided in throughout. The ghost blood, though it may sound very, believe you all say whimsical, is an organization that is gathering information throughout Roshar and a better understanding of what Roshar is.
have I ever heard of the Ghost Bloods?
Roll
Have
me,
Probably not, but
Have I ever heard of
Roll
that?
Doubt any
me
of us have heard of the
DC
Ghost
25.
DC
Alright.
25.
well, shit.
Now
I would have to.
Now I gotta roll.
Yeah,
I would
now I
have
have
to
to
use
roll,
a plot
right?
die in order to reach that.
You got the crit.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm assuming
No.
lore.
Never
Yeah.
Yes,
mind.
lore.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I've
No.
never heard of the Ghost Bloods. It sounds like something from one of those novels, you know, the adventure one. She looks over at Palessa, where there's like the thieves and the
Oh
they
yeah.
steal from the rich and give to the anyway. Are they like that? Like heroes?
Some are. Some just steal.
Oh,
Others kill. But all
Lysnari just looks around like, oh,
gain knowledge
well, just
in
good.
one way, shape, or form. I should call him a patron of sorts, is an information broker of sorts. He resides in Thalen City.
Oh.
That just so happens where I'm based.
And where we probably need to go.
Correct. Once the ship is fully repaired, we'll be heading back to Thalen City.
I mean, I have a job there, so of course I'll be there too.
I guess I'm kind of stuck going there also, as I'm being hunted.
Sasha's gonna kind of look at I'm sorry, the Rocklin. Look at
Rocklin,
Rocklin
yeah.
sideways as Zavran is working on them and just kind of say, so your organization traffics in information. Would information perhaps be a good enough payment to help lift that book and maybe a few choice others from the Palaneum?
The book is simple enough. Getting all of you out of Kharbranth alive is simple enough. But with that, my question is, do you plan on bringing the heart with you? Or paying your debts here with the heart?
We're not giving up the heart.
Is that what your employer is looking for? The heart?
My employer is, how should we say it, intrigued by anything peculiar in their eyes, anything they find intriguing. When we met, a listener that could hear the rhythms in the Shattered Plains was intriguing to them. So they asked if I would like to take a journey with them. So I made that decision to. Now in doing so, I try to find anything that can help my people in this Vengeance Pact war. So, with that, I believe such a relic that the heart is, as I can hear the rhythms that it's making as we speak, and he literally looks at the bag that you guys have the heart hidden in. I believe my employer would be very excited to see such a thing.
I'm sure they would, but seeing as how I just killed a bunch of people to avoid giving it to them, I'm not so anxious to hand it over in the same night.
They want information, they don't want the heart.
I'm happy if you have a span read to share information if that's all you require.
He hops off the workbench, goes over to where his little pile of stuff is, pulls a span read gem out, clicks it to a pen, and starts setting up for a span, waiting for his employer. A few moments go by. It is still, at this point, it is the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's late.
You finally start. Do you want to do that medicine check for
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Sasha? As that's happening, after a moment, you hear a long sigh from Rocklin. They're awake, and he begins writing. After a moment, they wish to speak with you.
17.
What was that medicine? 17. You are bandaged up, ready to go. You walk over to the sheet of paper.
All right.
Wait a minute.
What?
Sasha, what information? Well, are we sure this is like.
Zavran's just sitting there working on this fabrial.
Yep. I was just
he's just like
As you ask that, Palessa, Sasha will look over and say, "No, but you don't get a lot of choices in life. I've found making do with what's in front of me." And Sasha like kind of steals themselves, and it's kind of feels like they're breaching their own rules a little bit, and they say, "This heart seems like it's very important to you, and against my better judgment, I've decided to trust this small group of people. So this isn't my decision alone. but I was asked to steal this thing for what I now recognize are very bad people. And I don't intend to let anyone have it until we understand what it is that it does. But if you need information that this person can help you get, then we make a deal, no?
A moment.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, while this conversation is happening, I want to insight Rocklin.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that insight. Few moments. You feel the span read getting ready to write. They begin with the aren't you a very interesting individual? Intelligent as they come. Rocklin has only just recently brought up this whole heart scenario, but he has explained that all of the individuals that you are possibly speaking of are very good at gaining knowledge. Since I am in the business of collecting such knowledge, I would be happy to employ all of you in such a scenario. There's a storm coming to not only Thalen. There's a storm coming not only to Thalenar, but to Roshar as a whole. Do you wish to be carried away by it or learn what it has in store for you?
I'm totally peeking over Sasha's shoulder while this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely reading along.
Oh, what was your
Yeah.
insight roll?
It's 19.
19. Rockalin gets back up on the bench, just kind of like rocking side to side. Like he's humming a tune to himself. He's kind of disassociating from this whole matter.
Just,
and
I
is-
rolled a very bad insight. Sasha would look at Rockland also, but not going to get anything.
Yeah. like he's tuning himself to something that you can't hear. And
Is
with
there like
that,
a
there's
melody or?
there
is
seems
it-
to be to him, but it's
Hmm.
something that you're not picking up. He's
Okay.
not
And
humming.
So there's
He's
nothing.
kind of just
I'm looking for like.
he's swaying, yeah.
Okay. I was looking for like ill intent. Doesn't seem like he has that.
No.
Since
She'll
this
relax a little
person
bit.
seems content to flatter us, Sasha's going to feed into that a little bit and in the women's script indicate through the span read that Sasha is the one speaking for themselves. And we'll say, and what are the benefits to being employed by your organization? You see, I've just left a similar organization under less than ideal circumstances, and I'm not eager to jump into bed with another one.
There's a pause. Well, the main one is you have the option to leave whenever you wish. See, I am not here to be your commanding officer, your master. I am here to be your boss, to be your employer.
Whoa.
There's enough kings and queens in Roshar. I do not wish to be any of those. I just wish to learn what harm. Nope. Ah, sorry. Wish to learn what honor and cultivation have left here for us.
Have I ever even heard the name cultivation?
You have not.
Huh.
Sasha's gonna stand up and kind of flip the span reed pen between their fingers and walk around. And is going to look in the room it's like a long shot, but seeing as how this spren has been poking their head out, is just going to see if they see them before replying. Is like, it's almost like looking for a sign, you know? And if not,
Mhm.
it's fine, but that's what Sasha would do.
You see a small crackle right by on the workbench that you're writing on.
I'm going to kind of look down and study and look and I'm just going to whisper, "You like when I take things apart." Is
How
there a puzzle here?
the only puzzle is learning what's inside and how it works.
I'll look to Rocklin, and then I'm going to look to Zavran. I know Zavran is just kind of working, and I'll say, "Hey, Zavran,
Yeah.
you just saved my life, so your decision too. What are we doing?"
You rob a king's palace. You get away. You go across the ocean. And we just killed 4 people for that heart. And we know nothing about it. I'd like to learn what we got ourselves into. So,
Sasha
I-
nods.
I trust you, Sasha. That's your quarry.
Sasha's kind of like rubs their temples and then sits down and starts to write again. "Your teasing of information is working, but that's only going to get you so far. You offer me something, I offer you something. Employer to employee, we have a deal. No lies. And we'll see how it goes."
Outstanding. I will have a contract ready for all working party members when it is convenient. Discuss this with Rockalin only. Do not trust other Ghostblood members. I will see you when you make your way to Thalen City. It is a pleasure to have this conversation with you.
I'm going to, we don't have to role play it out, but Sasha would ensure that there's a code word for, or a code phrase for future contacts that we have. You can figure that out later, or we can figure
Yeah.
that out later.
At the end, they will sign it Saradin Bach.
What's that name?
Saradin Bach.
Saradin Bach, like JS Bach.
Is it BACH or BOCK?
BAKT.
BAKT? Baked?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
Bacht. Okay. Not JS Bach. Okay.
Johan?
Johan.
Johan's
Johan, is that you?
Sasha's going to
No, no,
look
no,
at
no.
Palessa
That's
and is going to actually hold out their hand to shake Palessa's hand and say, "I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you. You're not that bad."
I'll take that as good of an apology as I'm gonna get. And she shakes their hand.
So 2 jobs now. She's just kind of like reading the paper, very obviously, like unapologetically snooping in your stuff.
When do
Yeah,
you
that's-
need the book?
Well, we need to leave tomorrow, so
Tonight?
tomorrow,
Oh, no!
tonight.
Tomorrow morning?
He turns to Zavran. Don't break any more humans. And he walks out the door.
I don't
and
intend to.
shuts it.
And as Zavran kind of yells that, you see him kind of cringe a little bit from his side.
You can sleep on the boat.
Yeah, because you still gotta make this you gotta make this fab real, dude.
Oh man.
Go ahead and roll. Does anybody want to,
We'll
as you guys watch Zavran start to get to work, you do see him like wince every time he has to lift the hammer up as those ribs
Aw.
are still broken.
Oh, no.
Oh, ouchies. Do you need help?
No, I'm okay.
You don't look
Uh,
okay.
Sasha would look to Zavran's medical bag and say, "I'm not a surgeon, but
No, Rockland took care of it. It's just sore. Nothing you can really do with a broken rib anyway.
Oof. Those take a long time to heal from what I hear.
And he'll turn around and be like, I don't take it either. Any of you know the proper temperatures and what to heat this steel tin mixture at?
Not my area of study, sorry.
It's fine.
I'm happy to learn."
I would if I had time, Sasha. I'll
Mind
just
if
take
I
care of
watch
it.
you?
You can watch me. It's all in the field, though. Maybe when we get to Thalen City. And you see him go and he heats up another thin piece of metal and he starts hammering it out on the anvil. And every ding of the hammer on the anvil, you can see him. Okay, he hammers it out and he starts to wrap it around the gem that he had already cut the day before, which, Palessa, you saw him do.
Go ahead and make that crafting roll.
And actually, while this is happening, Sasha has a thought. I'm assuming some time is passing. Sasha's going to get out the grappling hook and try to use the material here to repair it themselves. They are not an expert, but they're going to try and go for it and see if they can do it.
I got 2 crafting rolls.
A 22.
22. 22 is definitely enough, especially with your expertise.
Fabrial expertise.
Yeah,
Oh, that does not go well.
What are you trying to do? Sorry?
fix
Repairing
your
a grappling hook.
Oh.
And I will say with that 22, you are able to complete the second half of this fabrial. It will take you the entire night, and you are under the exhausted condition after.
Okay.
With that,
Yeah, that
as
was
you're
an 8
working
for
on
me.
that, you do turn to the side if you hear a clank of Sasha trying to put the hook back on the grappling hook, but the metal at the time was too brittle, and they end up just smashing it even more.
What are you doing?
I was trying to save time so I didn't have to ask you for help. You're busy. It broke while I was getting the
That's cast iron. You can't do it like that. You have to reforge it. Give it here.
After your thing.
It's practically done. I just have to put it in the setting, but I can't do that until Tin gets here because it has a time limit. I have to give him the information.
Palessa and Lysnari, what are you doing this evening?
Just watching Zavran work.
They're watching the big strong man get sweaty.
Mhm.
Damnation.
I was gonna ask if it's okay to hand wave her sending to have her things sent.
Are you span reading this?
I don't have my span reads. I said that in a previous episode, so I'm sticking to what I said.
Okay.
My valuables are still at.
So you're trying to
Master
this
Ram's house.
evening get your stuff from Master Vaughn's house?
Just to have it delivered in the morning to the dock.
Okay. How are you doing that? And there's a reason why I'm asking.
Find a messenger.
Okay. You find a
Pay
messenger
somebody to
late at
deliver
night.
a message.
Yeah. Toss a few more spheres than you were expecting, but this is a late
Yeah.
night call.
Yep.
After a few hours, the messenger returns. They kind of like are hammering on the forge door.
Opens the door. Yes.
I'm terribly sorry. You said, Bright Lord Vaughn's home, correct?
Yes.
My apologies, Brightness. It seems there was an attack. Somebody broke into his home. He's at the hospital right now.
What? You hear Lysnari yell what? And she is immediately out the door.
You two should go with her. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really much help here.
Your company is
So-
always welcome, but we were attacked. She needs backup.
That's a good point. Okay, I'll just like Lysnari, and like we'll like run out the door. You shouldn't go alone wherever you're going.
Take this. Sorry. As Sasha and Zavran are resting, you guys head a few hours now. Now it is probably ass crack of morning. But you make your way to the hospital. You explain who you are to the Ardents and surgeons that are there. You find in a very lavish and nice single individual room is your mentor Vaughn, Meridon Vaughn, who is bandaged up, has a shiner on his eye, his lip is split. There's like blood crusted on the side of his face. Oh, Storms, you found me like this. Oh no. And he's kind of like shielding himself from your vision.
She'll shield her eyes. I didn't see anything, I promise. And I will
Oh.
tell no one.
Thank you, my little Voidbringer. Excuse me. Yes, Ardent, if you'd be so kind as to get me a few more of these lovely pillows, that'd be fabulous. Palessa, he's talking to you, assuming you are an Ardent that works here.
Oh,
She just mouths sorry to Palessa.
she doesn't want to be rude, so she
Go
will. She
Thank
will
you.
help.
Thank you, Palessa.
Not my first rodeo.
Oh,
What's a rodeo?
oh,
The sporting
I'm-
event, Yakaved.
though I still have my charm, wits, and some good looks, I'm very thankful that whoever that was, you weren't at the house at the time that they felt to introduce themselves.
What happened? I wasn't even gone for that long. Do you know who it was? And she knows who it was probably, but isn't trying to tell him she knows.
One of my rivals, probably that there's thousands of individuals who hate the look of me. It's a gorgeous
Friends
look,
of-
but it is hated.
Friends of the White Spine.
Possible. I don't have anything good to say about him.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I don't know why, but I feel like it's my fault.
And why is that?
I was nearly attacked by a bunch of cretins in the street this evening. And they seemed to know who you were and who I was to you, so I
Okay.
had hoped making myself scarce would not cause anything, but I can't
Oh.
help but think this is not a coincidence.
Yes, and they used me as a warning of sorts. Well, unfortunately, at this point, you definitely need to get the storms out of my house. Oh!
I just need to get my things and I will be on my way.
Lysnari,
Yes?
these individuals that are after you, are you willing to stand up to them?
She thinks for a second. In whatever way I can.
Your mother said no one would ever stand in the way of her journey. That her quest, her way of reaching that much closer to the one would have no obstacle that she would not be willing to get through. So I ask you again, would something like this stop you?
No.
That's my little void bringer. Damnations, where is that ardent with my pillows?
Sorry, there were many pillows.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just bring
I'll
it
like prop him up
find
on
any
the
good work
pillows.
around here in Kharbranth. Maybe I should take a visit to Thanen
She
City.
actually doesn't work here. She works in the Palanaeum.
Oh,
But it's fine. She's a good
I'm hap-
person. She's just here to help.
Indeed.
good person.
I didn't want to correct you earlier. You're in pain. And she's like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. The last ardent that I met apparently has it out for me, so. Is that
Oh?
the same case with you?
Yes. She's actually the one.
Oh.
All right. Well, is she going with you for the job with Thorn?
Yes.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope you take good care of my little Voidbringer. And he reaches his hand out to shake yours.
You as well. What was
Oh,
it
I'm
again? It was
Vaughn.
Bright Lord Meridas Von. He's...
Bright Lord Vaughn.
What was his position again? He's the minister
Oh.
of...
I have way too many NPCs. 1 second.
Hold on, I have it. He's the minister of trade?
Get out that notion.
I know, right?
Trade advisor of Kharbranth.
Minister of Trade. Wait, say that again?
Not minister, he's the trade advisor of Kharbranth. I think.
Got it.
Does that sound
I
right,
talk to
Craig?
people. They give me them spheres. I give them opportunities of trading their goods. Kharbranth gives me these fancy rooms when I'm assaulted.
Also, one of the best negotiators on Roshar.
Wow.
Then what is your calling?
I'm Ardent Palessa, from Yakovet, actually, is where I originally hail from.
Mm-hmm. Not what I asked. What is your calling?
I am on, I forget the name of my path. Hold on.
Sincerity.
Sincerity. Yes. I am on the path of sincerity.
Hmm. And what does that mean to you?
It just means to learn more about our history.
And he turns to Lysnari, you know what your mentor is doing right now. He's poking and prodding and trying to get the deep thoughts of individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that, my little Voidbringer? She hit me with the universal definition of what her calling is. How droll. Young Ardent, what I'm asking you is, what does your calling mean to you? Entertain me, please.
Poor man is stuck in a hospital bed.
Oh, it's so...
What does it mean to me? I guess it just means I've always felt like there is something more, something that I've not been told growing up. Things that are kept hidden from the textbooks and the teachings. And I just want to know more about that. Find out what that really is.
And are you willing to make those journeys to find the things that the books hide from you? The things that you can only find by taking an adventure.
There are some days where I wake up and I think, actually, no. Maybe I should, life would probably be a lot easier if I just did my daily ardent duties, brought pillows to people who need them, help people at the hospital, and be on my way. That would be the easy path. But no, I think most days I wake up and want to pick that path, but then there are the couple of other days where I say, no, it's worth taking that path. The other path. Where I am willing to go on those journeys, those adventures, to make sure I can find those things.
I think we're more alike than I thought.
Palessa, you look up from giving this information to this man you just met, and you are waiting to look back at his bruised and battered face. And instead, you see 5 obsidian creatures with faces that are designed in different shapes, kind of moving on their own, life size. They're all staring straight at you.
Whoa.
This truth will suffice. And you blink and you are back in that room. I think we broke her. Ma'am, are you okay?
Palessa, are you all right? She's like waving her hand in front of your face.
Yeah, sorry, I was just deep in thought about your profound words, Bright Lord.
Everything I say is profound. What happened to you? Did you have a stroke?
No, just thought I saw something, but nope, we're all here, so all is good.
Lysnari,
Yes.
here, do me a favor. Take her back to my home. Give her a shower and keep her away from me. I do not want to catch whatever just happened to her. Thank you.
Of course, whatever you wish, Master Vaughn. Get well soon.
Thank
She's
you.
gonna-
Enjoy Thalen City. And he kind of
I'll
like,
try to see you again before I leave. Oh, okay.
This man's
Oh.
in the hospital bed.
Sure.
yeah, he's not going
Usher.
anywhere.
Usher Palessa out. Thank you for going with me.
Yeah. It was nice to meet your proprietor.
He's like a Babsk, but he's not my Babsk because he's not Thalen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that. He was my mentor.
Will he
He
be
was
okay?
one of- it didn't look like he was in terrible danger. And if he was,
True.
he wouldn't tell me anyway.
Okay.
I will make sure that people will check on him. He is important.
Good.
Actually, are there guards here in the hospital?
Yes. When you guys came in, there were guards set up everywhere.
I will ensure that one is posted outside of his room because he is a very important man, and of course, a guard should stand there.
20 marks.
Fine.
Shoo!
And a guard stands there and gets berated by your mentor the rest of the evening. With that, you guys make your way wherever you plan to go. You don't have to listen to your mentor. But as you do,
Oh no, I need to go get my stuff.
yes, you go get your stuff. Palessa, you have a shower, a Kharbrathian shower. That was cool. Zavran, you are finally starting to fall asleep after completing this fabrial when the door is kicked open. The woman you met not 3 days
and
ago.
on his hammer, by the way.
Yeah. Whoa, easy there, buddy. As you see a woman in a leather coat, kind of has her hat off now in the room. Hello, Windspren told me that you were done with our project.
Hello, Tin. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well, handsome. You got what I need?
I do. Yes. This will allow you to track whatever. So, a little step back. This is part A. This is part B. Both gems are linked to one another. They're in a almost frictionless gimbal, and they will point to one another at all times. Bit of a caveat, though, as all fabrials need stormlight. You have about 8 days' time before these die once I connect this gem to its housing. Is that adequate enough?
Very adequate. If it's in a storm or close to one, will that recharge it?
Absolutely.
Well, then I have no complaints.
Well,
This
seeing
seems
how the last high storm was yesterday, hopefully we have one in the next 8 days if needed.
oh, gorgeous and intelligent. Oh, I wish you could come with us. And she'll take the fabrials from you.
And the payment?
Oh yeah, yes. You see the horn eater woman from the previous night that stayed come in, toss you the spheres.
Just make sure that the one in the ornate box goes on the ship you're trying to track.
Got it.
And don't touch them. If you touch them, it ruins the gimbal that it's sitting in.
Oh, interesting. Yes. Make sure that's on brightness of ship.
Treat it like a compass. You don't mess with a compass's needle.
Any more rules before I send my henchwoman off to put this where I need it to?
No.
Fantastic. The princess will love that. All right, Zavran, I was also told that Unfortunately, I have to kill you. Man, I really thought that joke would go off a little bit better.
I
Where's all your humor at?
I
Jeez.
haven't slept yet.
Ah,
So you might have been doing me
understood.
a favor. And I have 2 broken ribs.
Oof. That wasn't one of my guys, was it?
No, Rocklin actually helped us out. Just a couple of
Oh,
brigands.
Rockland. Yeah, one of my guys. Rockland's an acquaintance. We work in the same spaces, but not really. Wanna. Anyways, I appreciate everything you did, Zavran. You got your money. Try to forget all our faces if you'd be awesome.
Look. You said princess?
Hmm?
You mentioned princess.
I think you're sleepier than you thought.
Sasha, just sitting in the corner, would like to insight 10.
Absolutely. Oh, insight 10? Here, there's gonna be a contested roll.
Oh, of course it is. It's for the fun.
Absolutely. I need you to beat a 22.
I got close, but no, 18.
Ugh.
18. Just a smirk and a wink.
Yeah.
Very deceptive, this 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good luck on your future endeavors.
I appreciate that, good sir. All right. The more spheres in your future. And she tips her hat. Also, I only rented this place for the 3 days, so you should probably get the storms out of here.
We have somewhere we need to be anyway.
Take care, Zap.
Take care, Tin.
And 10 leaves the space.
I hope we never meet her again.
There's something about her, right?
She's up to something.
No, she's good.
She's better than me.
As 10
That's what terrifies me.
As 10 walks away, Rockalin, not a few minutes later, walks into the forge, tosses the book over to you guys.
We're packing everything up. You got it.
I did. And with that, they will probably be looking for my face, seeing as how I just stole one of their many pieces of literature. But I was planning on leaving soon anyways.
Do you have your own way to Thalen City?
The interesting thing about being a listener in such
I'm
interesting
sorry,
areas.
listener.
Oh, sorry. It is what I prefer to be called. It is what my people refer to ourselves as. Usually I'm speaking to myself. Do not read into that, but what humans would call, I believe the first terms that the Alethi called us were Parshendi.
Yes, I have heard the term.
It is very simple to blend in when people don't expect much from you. I will find a ship, and I will meet you in Thalen City.
Okay.
He stretches his hand out to you.
And Zavran would shake it.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Zavran.
Take care, listener Rocklin.
Humans are interesting. Very interesting. And there's a confidence in the way that he says that last sentence. and you notice his head kind of bob to the way in which he says it. And he walks out of the forge.
Do you have everything?
Yep. We should probably.
What's
Get
going on? You don't have a
moving.
fever or anything, do you?
No, I'm just realizing in over my head, and I may need to rethink some things.
I think what happened in Yakaved. I think that was start to something bigger, Sash.
Yeah, I think I started it.
I don't think you started anything. I think the Vadens started it, but we were a catalyst.
I think I did something really bad, Zavran. I think I helped some bad people start something really bad.
Then we fix it.
I don't trust these guys, these
Ghost Bloods.
Ghost Bloods.
Yeah. That's what they called themselves.
I think we learn from them, we use them, but we don't trust them.
I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them, Sasha.
Right now, that's not very far. Normally, maybe
Stop,
be a bit better.
You're
I
in
need-
pain.
I need to
Take-
sleep. I need
If
to
you
lay
laugh, it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Take 1 point of damage.
down. Oh no.
Let's get our new brightness friends and head for the ship, shall we?
Let's get out of here.
As you guys start making your way out of the forge back to the ninth light, you hear Then shouting orders. You see Dor and Jorvin carrying food supplies that Mara has acquired in your few days here. Pyre is kind of chilling because all the repairs are done, so now he gets to rest. At the same time, Lysnari and Palessa, you start making your way to a very
In a
confused
palanquin.
in a palanquin, of course.
That's right.
Oh.
Palessa, I'm assuming Palessa would walk next to the palanquin.
Yes.
You mean I can't sneak her in?
I mean, you could, but it would be frowned upon to see an ardent
Yeah.
in one.
That's
Yes.
fair.
You guys see Palessa walking next to Lysnari's palanquin.
I imagine we're like coming out of an alley and you see this palanquin going past with Palessa next to it, and Sasha and I just look at each other like,
Look-alike. Oh.
Yeah.
What
I'll
have
do
we
she one
done?
last time before we're stuck on a ship for weeks.
Then looks over. Passions, what the hell is going on? Oh no. And as you all pack onto the ship, you guys see a few of the sailors and Box is kind of like shouting and pointing to something. No, I'm just saying it's been doing this since the storm. I don't know what's going on. Ooh, oh, that's wait. Dang it. You guys have it. Who has the disc?
I do. It's in the bag.
You do. So apologies. Screw that scene up.
Rewind a little bit. There you go,
Yeah, rewind that.
As we're packing up.
You hear like a sound, like a whizzing sound in your bag.
Is that the heart?
It's not.
He opens his bag.
You see the disc that looked like it could be attached to your wrist. Now that you are on the ship itself, and it seems to be there is stormlight applied. You see what looks like a windspren kind of flowing in a direction. um just still within the disc, but basically like flowing or blowing itself in one direction of the disc.
Huh. The disc we found in that collapsed building, it's active. Oh, by the way, I also have the 2 fabrials that the surgeon had in the bag.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
So you don't want to forget about those.
Yes, yes, yes.
Lots of stuff in the bag.
I have.
Lots of stuff in the bag.
We should get below deck and sort through the things we've got.
Yeah, I look forward to studying them all.
And as you guys go down underneath the deck,
Before Zavran does, he
Mhm.
goes to Thend, and he gives him one of the sapphire bromes that he was paid.
Damn nation, where'd you get this from?
I had a job.
And it paid handsomely, like yourself. Look at this.
I pay my dues. Just remember that.
How can I forget? All right, pull up anchor. We're heading out.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you look like Kremlin.
I
Being
feel like
honest with
I
you.
feel like Krem.
Mm-hmm. You were supposed to rest in port, not get your ass kicked.
Sometimes the two are muddied together.
Ooh, you into that stuff? All right. No
I
judgment
can't-
here.
I
No
can't laugh.
judgment here.
If you need me, I'll be in my bunk.
All right. Mark, get him some grub when you get a chance. Set sail, and he opens the sails up, and what you notice is the wind starts to press and push on the sails in the same direction that you saw the windspread moving on the disc.
Interesting. Okay. You know where to find me.
We're going home. And that is where we'll leave off tonight's
Yeah.
episode of
To
Dying
Thalen
Stone.
City.
To Thalen City, finally.
And I'm there, much to Then's dismay.
Right?
Aw.
Oh, that poor captain about to lose more spheres. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us and enjoying this wonderful story that we are telling together. Just real quick announcements. We'll be playing it again next Thursday evening. Also, be prepared for the VTM one shot that we ran, Hunt for the Jersey Devil. What's worse than Jersey? A devil in Jersey. Also,
Can't be mad at
have
Craig.
have a wonderful. I'm from Jersey. Come on now.
I
Have a
know.
wonderful holiday during that time. Make sure you hop in our Discord, MagiRPG, as well as check out the YouTube if you just showed up and you didn't get a chance to watch the show. YouTube.com/MagiRPG. You're all so wonderful. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And remember, journey before destination.
Good
Have a good night.
night.
Bye.
Bye.